Assalamualaikum, dear audience. This is me, Mariam Zulfikar Wali, Vice Principal at Rehan School Online Academy. Welcome to the Catalyst podcast series. I started this series to explore and learn the vast experiences of visionary guests who joined me to share their knowledge and insights with me. So today I have a very wonderful guest with me. Let's introduce him. His name is Dr. Shiksha, known as Dr. TPS, and with a rich background as an educational consultant, teacher, mentor, and scientist. He has dedicated his life to empowering others through education and spiritual growth. Dr. TPS is known for his holistic approach to life, integrating the mind, body, and spirits in his teaching. So, I warmly welcome Dr. TPS in my studio. Thank you so much for being the part of this Catalyst podcast series. So, first of
Assalamu
all,
alaikum.
I,
Maryam.
I really I really
Thank you.
thankful to you to join me on a very short period. So thank you so much. I request to you please introduce yourself to my audience.
Thank you. I think most of the audience in Pakistan knows me much better than people know from India because I am appearing on Pakistan interviews many often. I'm a space scientist, as Mariam introduced. I'm a space scientist, retired space scientist, now totally into education, investing my time on guiding students for what to study, where to study, how to study, and taking care of their health, social interactions, and uplift them in the spiritual world. That is what I'm into. Yeah.
That's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. I was like listening a lot of your interviews, like time to time, and you were mentioned that you chose maths as a subject because someone challenged you. You can't do it, and then you started it. So it's really amazing for me to know that because I also are very interested in mathematics. So it's really like I was waiting for that. When I'll interview you, I have a lot of question about that. So please share that experience with me also, so that I came to know like why you selected maths and you have like management degrees, and then you move towards scientist, and you also known as a motivational speaker too.
It's not someone, it's on my own brother who is my guardian. I lost my father when I was 4 years old. So
Oh,
my eldest brother happens to be my guardian. And all of us, all the youngsters, like I have three brothers, three sisters, all of us got educated by my guardian, who was a professor. By the time I took birth, he was a professor in a college. So we all, I'm come from a small village. I came to a city and started studying. Naturally, in a village, we don't aim too much. It's not like today's world, We don't get career guidance. We don't have. I studied in a normal village school where it's in the education is in Malayalam medium. Between classes, there are no walls. It is a
yeah.
common platform in which grade one, grade two, grade three runs parallelly in a hall, sort of a thing. So I'm from a small village background with my own native language Malayalam. I was not a good student because there is no great aim in life that I want to become like this and like this and all that. So naturally, when I uh, passed my 10th grade and 12th grade, when I have to get an admission in college, my brother suggested, you can't study well. I was not doing very good in my examinations. Examination was not a great test for me to test my future life. So I did not take it very seriously. So my brother told, you cannot study maths, you can take some language. Like Malayalam is our mother tongue. Like you
Mhm.
can study that. Even English was not my cup of tea. I failed in all
Okay.
exams in English during my school days. School days means our English started only in fifth grade, fifth,
Yeah.
sixth, seventh. I remember English was a very hardship for me.
Oh,
So then I challenged my brother. I will, which subject I can't study? I asked. And he said maths. I said fine. I'll take my PhD in mathematics. So it was a challenge, and I'm sure every
wow.
student has got the ability to study, but it needs a courage. It needs a mindset. It needs an attitude. It's a decision. It needs a mentor, guide who will take them along the path in case if they find some problems. And most of my friends were my mentors. Actually, I was not a good student, but my juniors, my seniors, my classmates, all of them helped me to study. And
Hmm.
that is where I started learning whatever I missed my school days, or in plus one, plus two. That's that time it is called a pre-degree. What I lost in my schools, lost
Hmm.
in my pre-degree, I made up during my graduation. So first year graduation also I failed in all subjects: English, maths, physics, chemistry, I mean statistics, all these subjects I failed. But second year onward, second and third year, it's last 2 years, I
Hmm.
decided I'm going to make, and I was the fifth rank in the university. It's not
Mashallah.
bad to be.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I have a question that is connected to this, because we heard more of the people that as just drop out from their schools, universities, or the colleges, then eventually they'll be a very great scientist. So why this happening to those dropout students? They will be turned into a tremendous and remarkable scientist.
Mariam, it's a wrong statement, because um, just because I was a failure and today
Yeah,
I became a scientist, you know me.
yeah,
But
exactly.
there are millions of people who became failure, became nothing in their life, and
Definitely, definitely.
you don't
Yes,
hear about them, right?
yes,
So don't take examples that when you fail in childhood you will become great. That is not a great knowledge. Um,
yes,
uh, See, there are a lot of students who are much brilliant than me, much worse than me in my schools.
yes.
Probably in my batch, I grew up at the highest in the government. I became a scientist. Only one scientist in the space department in my whole village probably is me. So
Wonderful.
that doesn't mean just because I was a bad student, I become a space scientist. No, that's not true. So don't take examples and then motivate children to do wrong things in the young age, thinking that they will become. No, it's not. It's just a chance. It's just a chance. That is why I kept saying that it is my classmates, it's my family, it's my background, it's my luck, it is my great people whom I met in my life who made me some way, somewhere to reach somewhere. Right. So I don't think that's a good example to take and then tell that no, many failed people become great. You only know stories of
Yeah,
those people who became successful. There are lakhs and lakhs, crores and crores, millions and millions, thousands and thousands who did not reach anywhere in their life because they failed in their exams. Right. So don't take it as an example. Yeah, I don't think it should be taken as an example.
sure. Dr. TPS, I need to know that about why this Dr. Shikasa's turned into TPS.
Now, I'm that SHIK, Shiksha. Shiksha is a
Okay.
Hindi word. The Hindi word
Okay.
Shiksha means learning, teaching. That is a trust
Okay.
name which I started. So, what you know, my Facebook is Shiksha Hyderabad. Hyderabad
Yes.
is the place. Hyderabad is the place name. Shiksha is my trust. My name is Dr. T.P. Sasikumar, and Dr.
Okay.
TPS is the short name of Sasikumar TP, Tavrul Pudiyadat. My full name is Tavrul Pudiyadat Shashikumar, which is made it into TPS. And I'm known as Dr. TPS for many reasons. Because when I was a scientist, TPS means temperature pressure second. When I was with the
Okay.
police sometime, TPS means top police service. I was also in government under the Department of Securities, right? Then
Hmm.
I am now with spending a lot of my time with the teachers, parents, and students. So
Hmm.
TPS means teachers, parents, and
Okay.
students. So
Well,
I prefer that name, Dr. TPS, much easier to pronounce than Sasikumar, because when I have got Philippines, Africa, United Kingdom, America, they have a problem in pronouncing. So
yeah,
best
exactly.
thing is to say TPS, right? And Shiksha
Okay.
is my trust. And if you look at Shiksha, which means education, Shikshak means a teacher,
Okay. Okay.
SHIKSHA. If you take that last SHA, put before
Hmm.
that, it becomes SHA. That is also my name. Shashikumar, short
Okay.
form is SHA, right? So I preferred naming it like that. So thank
Actually,
you for
your
asking.
Facebook named as Shiksha, so that's why I think that this is your parental name that given to you. But
No.
right now, I just came to know, no, it's not that. So
Yeah, there are a
it's
lot of at least five profiles, probably some so many such profiles are there under my full name, Dr. TP Sasikumar. Dr.
yes,
TPS is a page which I have,
yes.
so it's my name.
Okay, thank you so much for letting me know, because it's really like many of the students interviewed you of our Rehan Foundation. So I just came to know that why this is TPS. Why this, no one asked to you why this is TPS. So I was so
Yeah, nice.
curious about that.
Nice to come with some new questions and good innovative questions, Mariam. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's start the questions about your journey. So first of all, I want to know that about. Can you share with your your journey being scientist and to become a spiritual director and motivational speaker? Like these are the two different fields that you have in your life, and you are balancing those things together.
See, space scientist because I'm doing my PhD. During that time, I met somebody who was from space department in Hong Kong. I went for a conference in Hong Kong. So we stayed together for a few days, and the scientist motivated me, saying that no, yes, space department is great. India is doing great in space. I'm basically a fluid mechanics man. Physics is my subject. So naturally, there is a lot of applications of physics in space department. So in fact, he encouraged me to apply for a job, and I
Hmm.
applied. I got a job. But what I'm doing is not related to what I did my education. It is something different. I'm doing remote sensing. Remote sensing means taking picture of the ground, and what you see on Google Map is what I'm producing. That is what I did for 20 years, and that was a job which I did. And during the journey, definitely you are far from your city and you are in a different place. There is a different custom, different culture. India is varied in different culture based on places. It is not one religion, one culture. No,
Hmm.
India has got maybe thousands of practices, thousands of rituals, thousands of religious forms, different gods and goddesses. So it was wondering for me to realize, no, why is it different and how is it different? So I started listening to that and then understanding the basic principles behind all these religious practices. And that
Hmm.
I understood, it is not what you practice is what is religion, but behind the religion there is a spirituality, and the
Yes.
basic is spirituality. When you understand that, see, for example, Hyderabad is a place where I started teaching in one institute called Ramakrishna Mutt, which is
Hmm.
Vivekananda Institute for Human Excellence. I went
Hmm.
there because it's a religious group of people who practices, and we have a basic Hindu scripture Bhagavad Gita being taught by one Muslim,
Hmm.
and he is a master there. So I was wondering how somebody who is a Muslim is talking so much about the Bhagavad Gita, and then I used to sit there and listen to his lectures, and I first wonder how this man is chanting Sanskrit slokas and then explains in Arabic, Urdu, English, Hindi, whatever language you want, right? And
Yes.
I really got a lot of learning from a place called Hyderabad. It is 60% of Muslim populated area, and I understood there is no religion here. People are all spiritually. No, we have got celebrations, everybody joins together. We have got Eid and Bakrid and all that, everybody is part of that. So it's a place where we learn not religion, but beyond
Hmm.
religion, what is spirituality. That attracted me. Ultimately, we are not space scientists, we are not mathematician, we are not a physics person, we are not we are a social being, we are a human being. We have to live in the
Exactly.
society. Not everybody at home is space scientist, right? I may be earning my
Exactly.
money by working for a department. I could
Yes.
be a policeman working for a department. So that doesn't
Yes.
mean I should not know about the society, understand what's happening around. So it was my curious, zeal for knowledge asked me to look at people different and then listen to most of the people. And I happened to meet a lot of great personalities and different religious practices where I learned talking to them, meeting them, going to different colleges, different institutions, talking along with them. And people accepted me saying that, no, yeah, this Dr. TPS is good. Listen to him. And you understand, today, I get approximately 100 telephone calls to get to know which course I have to join for BTech, whether I should do MBBS and become a doctor, or should I
Hmm.
become a researcher. If I become MBBS, will I become a researcher? Is there a possibility that I become a dentist and then I only start practicing dentistry? Will I become a
Hmm.
scientist after that? How do you get into different profiles of job? And we speak to many people. Today morning I had a student of mine who I know for 4 years back, who was into law, now completed LLM and not able to
Yes.
practice because of some health issue. And people
Hmm.
come to me saying that how do I get out of my health problems? So I
Yes.
look at physical, emotional, intellectual. I'm also a psychotherapist. So many
Yes.
people, their mental problems, health problems, psychological problems, family problems, all these they come and discuss. I have a lot of people from Pakistan, they discuss their family problems with me. No, because
Yes.
I'm getting interviewed there, I'm sure somebody talks to me from a library saying that I'm a librarian. At home I have this problem, what to do, and what is that, what solution you can give. So I know the culture of Pakistan now and speak in that culture. And this is how I do: physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual. It's a fivefold development. Understand the
Hmm.
holistic perspective of people around, and then understand their culture, understand and look at their genuinity of problems, and then what can be done. It's sometimes not you can get out of the problem, sometimes you have to live with the problems, right? So
Yeah.
how do you get
Definitely.
strong? How do you get strong so that you can physically, emotionally, intellectually, socially become strong? And only one method I found to become that strong is spiritual. I may have physical
Wonderful.
problem, but my physical problem is not a problem unless and until I take it as my problem. I think that I have no problem is one of the best problem solution.
Hmm.
I can't solve all the problems, but can I take it, say that, yeah, I have no problem, I'm all right. There are many
Hmm.
people under this world, there are a lot of problems, and then I'm much better than that. That gives me a strength of becoming more resourceful, more helpful, more authentic, more diplomatic in talking to people, taking care of their problems, not stating my problems to them, right? See, this is what is required in a leadership. That's what I'm practicing, and that's what I'm doing. I'm sure I'm helping a lot of people around the world.
Definitely, you are. Definitely, you are. No doubt. So, what is your educational philosophy, and how do you believe it can impact modern education? Because now the change, this era is totally changed as you experience your educational. Now there's a lot of change. We have to go with them.
See, change is part. Every time it happened changing. There was a time when Vedic time, then people were only living in the nature. Nothing was important to them. Only weather was important to them. They wanted to have little bit of place to stay, safe, dress, food. All these are good enough for them. Then became industrial revolution, and now today we have got the real industrial revolution, because everything is run by 5G, and then Internet
Yes,
of Things,
digitalization now.
augmented reality, artificial intelligence. So things keep changing. So I believe that education is not something which is to be talked about. 21st century education is great, people keep saying. So I don't believe 21st century is 100 years. Education
Yeah.
is not talked about 100 years. It is just like that moving. So all my books related to education is in third decade of 21st century. This is a book from me on early child care education. In early child care education, I speak about education which should happen from younger age to the elder age, how education has become so important. I keep talking about 3-2-1 world. What is 3-2-1 world? Third decade of 21st century. Education is moving so fast. Education
Yes.
is moving so fast. And what had happened, it is not now, what had happened in the past. For last 50 years, people looked at education as something which gives them money for making their life. Actually,
Exactly.
the purpose of education is not just that. There are two types of education. One is life giving education. What is life giving education? Which gives me no fund for my food, fund for
Food.
making my house, fund for
Yeah.
looking good. But more important is life giving education is one. Life
Yes.
itself is education.
Exactly.
Life making education. See, we have what is called a dignity. Oh, I know about Pakistan. I know about Karachi. Where is Mariam from? You tell me, where is Mariam from?
I'm from Nankana, Punjab, Pakistan.
So Punjab province. There is no
Yes.
point in learning what is Punjab. Why the name
Yes.
Punjab came? Why is it called Punjab?
It's there's a village that is have all the five different villages can meet at a single
Five
point. So that's why.
five rivers.
Yes,
Ab
five
means
rivers.
river. Five
Yeah.
rivers are there. I did not know this about Punjab. When you talk about Punjab, I can explain why the name Punjab came. Dr.
Yes.
TPS, without knowing also, I can get my food.
Yes.
But knowing that is knowledge.
Right.
Suppose somebody knows when you talk about something, yeah, I know about it. I know where you are from. The
Yes.
Punjab is the border district of our Punjab. And
Yes.
when I can talk like this, I know the geography of Punjab. So, how
Exactly.
much you can imagine in your life, how much you
Hmm.
can understand, how much you can visualize, whether you can
Yes.
visualize the world. When I say there is a problem now in Bangladesh,
Hmm.
we have West Bengal and East Bengal. East Bengal is
Yes.
Bangladesh for us. India, as far as India is concerned, Bangladesh is between India. You have
Yes.
got Manipur, Meghalaya, and all that place. When you cross it, Jalpaiguri, you cross it, you see one Jalpaiguri station in India, another Jalpaiguri in Bangladesh,
Well,
because that is how got partitioned. So when I
oh,
talk about Bangladesh and I talk about India, I know they were related to each other once, and there was Sri Lanka which was supporting Pakistan when 1970 war. All these
yes.
when I know about my nation.
Yes.
If I don't know about my nation, how can I be called as a human being? I'm only an animal.
Yeah.
So if you don't worry about what is happening around the political, economical world around me, that ability to know is not to get my food alone. That is not a job for making my life. It is making life itself. So this is what has to be understood by the next generation. If they don't understand what will happen, there will be a lot of conflict, there will be a lot of fight, there will be a lot of war, and you are wasting whatever you earned by your salary
Yes.
in natural calamity. And more than that, we have got human created problems. Israel has problem, Palestine has problem, Gulf, most of the country had war at different times, Pakistan was collapsing sometime, Afghanistan had problem, Bangladesh has problem. You can see the problems around this world. That is just because people were not educated properly.
Yes.
Education is the base for understanding what other people are doing, why are they doing, accommodate them. So starting from small childhood education, I created my own style of education. These are four books, but not four books. It's a single book which talks about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. The A to Z of basic education. I have written 40 books during the COVID time till now. All these are on education, life, mental stability, mind management, how to take care of children before pregnancy, how to take care of the
Okay.
Ayurvedic holistic methods of bringing up children. So I'm into a deep research on science, life, and also career guidance, making them to. It is not just no spiritual psychological development. You should also
Yes.
get a job. You should also get into good jobs, get into the best university, go abroad in the best universities abroad in America or Britain or Canada or whichever part of the world they get a better education. Go all these places, and I believe people should come to India to learn as much as they can. Also, that is
Yes.
what I'm propagating into. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really like a wonderful thoughts you have, Masha. That's really like amazing. My next question is about how do you guide individuals who are new to meditation and spirituality?
Actually, there is no relation between meditation and spirituality. People have used it in together and then started making lot of unwanted, unuseless. Maybe I should say useless. Probably you should look at Dr. TPS yoga,
Yes.
YOGA
Yes.
yoga,
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
TPS. So I
Okay.
said yoga is not a monkey's job. That's what I've written.
Yes.
I don't believe in what is being practiced in this country. But still you can see meditation, Dr. TPS, a breathing practice which I am giving.
Yes.
So actually yoga is the basic science. The basic science of yoga is how to make you fit
Yes.
physically, emotionally, intellectually, socially, spiritually. But today meditation means, yeah, I can get a lot of people under meditation. You come to class, earlier there were prayers, everybody was praying their own prayer,
Yes.
religious prayers was the starting of any
Exactly.
class. But today people said close your eyes and then meditate.
Yes.
I don't know whether somebody can close your eyes and meditate. Actually, by
Yeah.
closing your eyes you cannot meditate. Actually, the closing eyes is not the external eye which I am seeing the world around.
Yes.
Actually, internal eye which doesn't make my manas, my heart, my thoughts, my feelings
Okay.
not to work. But that doesn't happen. There is a great saint from India who said, Prana bandhanat liyate mana. You control your breath, then your feelings can be controlled. But then immediately he says, it is like putting a bird in a nest. You open it, it flies away. So no practices can control your feelings. You can close your eyes, but what you have seen previously, that scene will start haunting you. If somebody, some of your relative died and then you are in a deep sorrow, do you think
Yes.
I can close my eyes and meditate?
No, like it's
No, I cannot
totally
meditate.
like
Meditation
against the
is
nature. No, we
stopping.
can't do that.
Meditation is the process of stopping all the thoughts. And I don't
Yeah.
think anybody can stop thoughts by practicing meditation in the way it is being practiced today. No.
Yes.
So meditation has become a wrong word, a stupid word, a useless word. People started selling it by 1,000 rupees pay and then start learn meditation in 1 month. I am a meditation master from Himalayan tradition. I know nobody and I cannot teach meditation to anybody in the world. But people are making money. So it has become another big business in the world. I've been to America, I have seen people selling meditation by making money. So meditation is not what is to be practiced by the way in which it is happening. Physical
Okay.
exercise of making people to do is not yoga asana. It is yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. 8 steps are there. And this samadhi is nothing works. When I am being tested for my brain vibration, my brain do not vibrate at all. Can I go without thoughts, thoughtless? Can I become so casual in my activities?
I don't
Now,
think so. It's
yes,
so easy.
Mariam, that is, you cannot think so because that time you think, when you think, you become problematic. Your brain starts working when you think. But
Yes.
now Dr. TPS is talking to Mariam. You can put an electroencephalograph. The machine is called electroencephalograph. Put an electroencephalograph on my brain and you will see Dr. TPS brain is not working. Because I am not talking, thinking about what I have to speak to you. It
Yes.
just flows without thinking, it happens. Now tell me, Mariam, when Mariam is seeing Mariam's mother,
Yes.
will you think, oh, this is my mother?
No. I
No.
eventually recognize her that because she's my
Right.
mother and he's my father.
Assume that you are outside your house and you have to go inside your house. Will you think, oh, this is my house or that is my house? Or
No, it,
automatically
it,
you
it doesn't happen. Yes, we
so,
automatically get attract to that space.
so many things you can do when you are making chapati or roti. Will you think that how the roti has to be round? Will you make a geometric box and round and then put it? Or just like that, you keep talking to somebody, scolding somebody, listening to some music, still the roti becomes a beautiful roti, right?
Yeah,
So,
it
if
is like the same thing.
you can do everyday activity casually like this, Dr. TPS can answer all the questions from Mariam so casually without putting my brain. It comes from my Atma, soul, heart, feelings. I am not holding any of my thoughts. It just flows. If I can do like that, I am a
Yes.
spiritual man.
Yes.
And that spirituality comes not by practicing under somebody. It has to be attained with a lot of people roaming around, going around, looking around, talking around, seeing around. All these have to be part of your daily routine for many years. And I'm into this for last 24 years. And that 24 years of
Amazing.
sadhana, 24 years of sadhana, meeting great spiritual people around them, we realize it's a realization. I cannot teach you
Yes.
because I cannot teach the taste of water.
Yes.
That you have to understand. So, meditation is not to be taught, it is to be understood, it is to be realized, it is to be attained. Okay, so
I must say,
spirituality in each one of us, there is spirituality, but to get it out, you need to be little more matured in religious practices, little more matured in meeting a lot of such people with whom that is called satsang, meeting with the good people. Sat means good, sang means union, good union. Be with the good people, automatically you'll become that.
I must
Thank you
say
for
that today I explore an other side of the meditation because we practicing in the meditation on daily basis. As I introduced myself, that I'm a vice principal at Rehan School Online Academy. So we need to practice meditation on daily basis, and we follow the same steps as you explained. That this is not the meditation. So now you please explain me what are the basic steps for the meditation and how we need to meditate.
see. Look at Dr. TPS meditation. When I feel upset, every small child start crying.
Yeah.
What is the mother do generally? They'll put the child, the head down, upside down, the tummy on the lap, and then
Yes.
pat on the back saying, "Don't cry, don't cry." Even when today, if Mariam becomes upset,
Yes.
you wanted to go and sleep on your bed, in which
Yes.
style? Keeping your
Yeah.
head down, putting hand like
Yes.
this, right?
Yes.
Just lie
Exactly.
down like that. Just lie down like that. Feel your tummy goes up and down.
Yeah, it happens.
And if you can understand your breathing is happening, that is the only time you can understand your breathing. When you are sitting like this, when I'm talking like this, when I'm working, I am not concentrating on my breath.
Yeah.
If I can concentrate on my breath, automatically I am controlling my breathing.
Yes.
If I control my breathing, breathing will not be controlled. If I just attention on the breath,
Hmm.
and this is the first step to learn, and don't think anything else, just be thinking about my breath and take that breath throughout your body, up and down, up and down. You can see a demonstration of this, a lecture on this meditation, Dr. TPS. Still I named it meditation, actually it is only breathing practice, but
Okay.
I kept it meditation so that people will look at it, right?
Okay.
And then you can see young children, 150 of my children in America, Columbus, in a
Hmm.
church, in a Christian church, a Hindu
Yes.
me, teaching children from Muslim, Buddhist,
Yeah. All
Ja-
the communities.
all the different religious people, including Sardarji's Sikh people, all of
Yes.
them, young children, 3 years to
Oh
13
my
years
God.
under me, just lying down like this with their own towel in the morning, just lie down like this for some time. You know what a cool, calm feeling you get. And
Yeah.
that is how
When
I started my
we
summer camp. That's how I started my summer camp.
that's really amazing. But yeah, we whenever we feel like sad or when I feel very sad, I just lay down up like inverted. Like I need to
Everyone,
like
everyone
in
in the
this,
world.
and
So,
after that
so I
5 to 10 minutes I'll be so feel so lighter and so happier that and I'm okay now.
that is what is meditation. So, who is the master of meditation? Not Dr. TPS. It is your mother. It
Okay.
is your mother. Who is the
now
best
now
meditation master in the world? Who is the best
our
meditation
mothers
master in the world?
our
Mother.
mothers
And what is the best practice? Lying down on mother's lap. So, which is the best place for meditation? Mother's lap.
mothers lab.
Understood?
Okay, okay. You totally changed the meditation concept today. Like it's really really remarkable. lot of the comments over here. I need to just read for you. Please answer them. Maheen Training Wali asking you that let us know how we can do the meditation properly, and you explain it very well. Thank you so much. And Sadola Terrace Wala, he's the principal of Rehan School Online Academy, is saying excellent. And Mehtab Mustafa, he's a student of Rehan School Online Academy, saying outstanding. Jay Prakash Education
I
Wala,
think
he is the admission officer.
Mariam, you arrange a few number of students in a hall, and online I can guide you what to do and how to do this meditation practice, and I will show you. You will enjoy.
Definitely will do that, but be at the online academy now, so I'll request to students to arrange this kind of a place so that we'll practice it properly. Because doing the meditation, uh, I experience myself when I close my eyes. If I'm disconnecting myself to the surrounding where I'm sitting right now, so I'll be on other world on my thinking process. So I'll focus on the other thoughts, not like relaxing my mind. I just sink into them, and I just feel a lot of things. Yes, we have to do this. Yes, we have to do this, and after this, after this, after this. So it's a change thinking process again happening to me. It doesn't relaxing me after meditation by closing the eyes.
Correct, correct.
Yeah, that's really amazing. Yeah, we will do that definitely. Now,
I think
I'll
you should listen to my listen. All of you should listen to my meditation, Dr. TPS. There is a video, but don't
okay,
look at the video. Just listen and follow, and that's the
okay.
best method. How to keep your hand, how to keep your forehead. When you keep your hand like this, your nose becomes free, so you are not blocking it. So
Yes,
that's one
yes,
advantage. Yeah, that's the
yes.
only thing to be done. And relax. I'm
Okay,
sure you can.
okay. Okay, that's really amazing to know that. That's really amazing, sir. Yes, Dr. TPS, my next question is about what challenges have you faced in your journey, and how you contribute to your growth?
See, actually, there is nothing called a challenge. Challenge is what? Challenge is when I am not able to do it. What do I do? I keep wondering what can be done. And I wanted to have somebody else to help me in my life. And I am not able to. No, I am in a race. A challenging
Hmm,
somebody is what? I am in a
hmm,
running race. Three people are standing. I have to become the first. That's a challenge. I am not competing with anyone in this world. My life is my life. I am happy. There are
hmm,
troubles, there are problems. I keep traveling a lot in the remote village. See, there is a beautiful, I think in Netflix there is a beautiful um, series called Panchayat. Panchayat is a
hmm,
small unit of village. And when I was seeing that Panchayat, I was thinking, is there a village like this in India? And I started finding out where they shoot at, which is the Panchayat. Then I found it is Balia, Ballia, Balia,
hmm.
in West Bengal. I mean UP, West Bengal, UP. From Varanasi, you have to travel towards north, very close to West Bengal and Orissa. It comes, and I found recently I went to one of the neighboring villages, and you must see in which place I am eating food. It's on the street, so nasty, actually, so unclean, but we have
Oh,
to live, right? Ultimately the
yeah,
life is, when we feel hungry, we don't see how whether it is neat or not. I have to eat,
yes,
that's it.
yes,
That's an experience, that's an experience. So this is what is life. In life, don't think about what is that, is it troubling me. Yeah, I can sit on an air conditioned room throughout my life until I am dying.
yeah,
Do I call that going somewhere, interacting with the children? Now, next week, I am going to Goa to teach 62 children who the schools and college, the parents, all of them say they are not bright children. They don't get above 60% of mark. They will just pass. I wanted to take it as a challenge. I say, I am going to make at least 50% of them above 100%. They will get 100%. Rest of the thing, people will become 75%. I am doing it as a challenge, and every day people communicate to me saying that this subject is tough, this chapter is difficult, this chapter they are good. So I am guiding them for one. Now next 10 days I am guiding them. On 18th 8 days after that, I am going to meet them for 5 days, staying in that school. I am sure that accommodation which they are giving me, the place where I am staying, is not as comfortable as the place where I am staying today. But why am I going? I am not going to make money. I
Yes.
know it is a trouble and I know it is a challenge. But
Yes.
the challenge is what is like a climbing on top of the mountain. Every trucking person have got a challenge, but each step you are enjoying. So every
Yeah.
challenge,
Exactly.
every trouble, every journey, every student, every teaching, every question, it's a challenge, but I'm enjoying it. And it's an enjoyment. So I don't name it as a challenge, competition, trouble. I take it, it's an enjoyment. Sometimes my throat will get infection. I'm taking bad water. Not every time I can have a flask water with me, right? When I go out, I may not carry this. So whatever
Yes.
water they give, I take. I may have a throat problem. I am paining. I may have cough. All this is part of my life, right? Everybody has to undergo this.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
it's not a trouble. It's an experiment. It's life is an experiment, an experience. It's like, yeah, it's a journey. Let me enjoy my journey. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, that's really nice, and you have a very different kind of the visions and the perspective of the thinking. That's really amazing from your side. My next question about your future goals. What future projects or initiatives are you currently working on, and what is your vision for those projects?
See, Mariam, I don't do any activity which is myself
Okay.
because I am totally dependent on somebody else. If Mariam do not call me for an interview, I will not
Yes.
come here, right? I am not
Definitely.
asking Mariam, please interview me. I don't do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Truly.
it is only 23 minutes back Mariam contacted me.
Yes.
Last interaction was in June. I said contact me after June 4th.
Yes.
And after June 4th, today is August 10th, Mariam contacted me. And
Yes.
when I asked, you asked me to select a schedule, I said, tell me which is the immediate schedule.
Yes.
I did not tell tomorrow, day after tomorrow, right? Because I believe today, now I am free.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, if somebody else want my time, I should not reserve it to you and then wait for that opportunity. Immediate action is my life.
Very well
Last
said.
month, I went to Sri Lanka. I had a group of people. They decided, one of the rich men said they are going to translate all these books, not this, another 20 books are there. All the books they are going to translate, distribute into 1,000 libraries. Then I said, don't
Okay.
do that. Don't do that. I want these four books is A to Z of education.
Yes.
A, B, C, D up to Z. That means you have
Yes.
got 26 chapters. I said,
26.
give me
Okay.
52 teachers. The 52 teachers, one chapter they translate. At least 52 people will read one chapter in my book, right? And
Exactly.
then
Exactly.
they implement it in the place. So this is a project which I started. Now, while doing that project, now Sri Lanka thought, why not use Dr. TPS not only to this nursery age 3 to grade 3 teachers, but others also need Dr. TPS help. So Sri Lanka is planning a program which I named it. There is a group created. Tomorrow there is a discussion, and that project is called the Lead Sri Lanka project. Lead Sri Lanka. Lead Sri
Wonderful.
Lanka is, yeah, motivate youth, understand life. Whatever we discussed today is a great asset. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask that group, look at Mariam and Dr. TPS interview which happened yesterday, which I'm going to tell tomorrow to the Sri Lanka people. Because it's
Thank you so much.
such a marvelous, wealthy discussion which we had. People
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
understand.
exactly. Because
Correct?
you totally changed that perspective. I have been experienced for the last 4 months in this meditation process. Because before joining this institution, I never ever meditate. I don't know how to meditate. What is the meditation? But now, just after before the 5 minutes, when I just asked a single question about meditation, you described it wonderfully, and lot of audience that like we had the 4 to 5% are interested to know about what is the exact method of the meditation, how we can do the meditate ourselves. So this is really remarkable, and this is really changed my all the thought process related to meditation.
So this is what I'm doing. So what I do is I am at your service. You tell me what do you want. That is what I keep doing.
Okay.
So I never thought next week I'll go to Goa. Somebody called me to Goa, I am there. Unfortunately, Mariam cannot call, and then I cannot come to Pakistan. Otherwise, at
Uh,
this time, I would have been Pakistan many number of times. Right.
uh,
So I'm
Thank
sure
you
we
so much.
all
Thank
should
you so
meet.
much.
We all should meet in some place at some point of time,
Inshallah.
probably in Sri Lanka or maybe in Gulf somewhere or some other part of the world. I'm sure Mariam cannot come to India to meet me. I cannot come to Pakistan to meet you, but I'm sure we will meet somewhere, inshallah.
Yeah, by
Let
the
us
grace
have.
of Allah, we will do that. But
Hmm.
whenever it will be in the like kind of our destination, yes, we will be there at that place. We'll meet to each other.
And online, the world is very close today because of online, because of Professor COVID. Professor COVID.
Yeah,
Professor COVID gave us a lot of learning, which nobody else in the world could teach, right? So let us use
exactly.
that.
Now this digitalization is very wonderful blessing for each of us that who can't meet a person physically, so we can meet virtually. That's a very wonderful opportunity that created by this can
And
COVID-19.
my great salutation to Rehan. I
Yes,
am sure
no doubt.
no one in the world other than Rehan, Pakistan, people are using it that
he
effectively.
is he he is the hero of Pakistan that
I have
created
not
such
seen.
kind of the platform to like meet and greet session with this kind of the wonderful guests we have in our on daily basis interview sessions, and we meet a lot of people and we learn a lot of things about according to their thinking perspectives and the school of thoughts.
Really a great man, really a great man with a great vision, great visibility, helping millions of people in Pakistan. And Dr. TPS is getting connected just because of Rahan. And I'm
Exactly,
really,
exactly.
really very happy about him. But unfortunately, I keep telling to most of the people in India saying that Rahan is doing a great job. But Dr. TPS is not able to make at least 10 people to study in India like this. I'm not able to create one Mariam like this. I'm not able to see seventh class child
Yeah,
discussing about what a space scientist in Adnan is doing in Hyderabad.
yeah,
One,
exactly.
I keep saying, I'll tell you my first few interviews 2 years back when I started this interview process. One of the first person still I remember is the person with one single door, Tyler who stitches clothes,
Oh,
the Tyler Wala.
yes, the
I,
dollar tailored
I
one.
Yeah, I'm sure I kept talking about him in most of my education conferences in lot of principals. 600,000 principals keep seeing. I keep telling there is one Tyler Wala in Pakistan who is much better than
Yeah,
any of your children. That is what I keep saying.
he actually he is the actual like true picture of Sir Rehan's vision. He's
That is
working tremendously on, and he's impacting lot of children's life. He's like exactly the change maker of the Pakistan, that who wants to create this leadership environment in whole Pakistan. So
that is
we all are like grateful to Sir Rehan Allah Wala and Sir Daulat Terrace Wala, Sir Rahmat Empowerment Wala. The theme of this institute is totally a blessing for the Pakistan. So I really encourage each and every person, please be the part of this, and you will learn a lot of things, and your life will be changed on like 360 degree. Like you will start another life, then you will eventually feel that, oh, the life that was I spending before this wasn't there. I need to
now. If
enjoy
Mariam
this
asked
one.
me what is my plan, what is my intention, what is my desire, probably meeting all of you physically, personally will be my intention in my life.
Definitely will invite you, inshallah. And there will be a very great opportunity for each of us that we have to meet you in person. That's really a honor for us. That's really honor for us. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Dr.
much.
TPS.
Thank you so much, Mariam.
And the last question I have to ask you, that how do you maintain a balance your professional and spiritual life? Like you define your spiritual life, that is totally different as we being taught, and now your spirituality you explained to me, that's totally different. So how we can keep balance in our spiritual life as well as our professional and the family life or this time?
See, assume somebody believes that spirituality is something entirely different. It is not different. What
Yeah,
happens is when I have to think about something, that thought is not going to strain me and I just write a poetry. See this poem, Rhythm of Life, which has got 100 poems. And these 100 poems are just written like that. It is not that some of the words which are used in this I never studied in my childhood. It
Oh,
is not in my dictionary. I cannot even write it in my paragraph. But when the poetry comes, it automatically comes. Understood? And I have got students who give a beautiful design for this book. You can see
wonderful.
it's available, freely available on internet. All my books are freely available. Now, during Orkut time, now today we are talking about the social media, how to use this. It's almost 24 years back.
Yeah,
Like Facebook, we had an Orkut in
we have.
which that time I started writing a book, and this is the Orkut discussion. Orkut discussion, social media discussions. Maybe the
Mhm.
first book in this world which came out of Orkut discussions is my book. And
Yeah,
that time, a
yeah,
lot of people started asking questions, not interview like this.
yes.
Like asking question, I answered. All these are question and answer. Now you tell me this book when you open, lot of places when I went for lectures, when somebody comes to ask me a question, I'll ask them, open this book. And they will open like a Quran, open this book. They get, yeah, I have no question now. The answer is here, they will say, and then go. So this is like a magic
Wonderful,
book.
wonderful,
Understood?
wonderful,
It's like a
wonderful.
magic book. So you tell me, what is spirituality? Spirituality is that ability to understand the soul, the
Yeah,
atma, the spirit inside
yeah.
Mariam. If I can understand, if Mariam can understand my spirit, I am a spiritual person, you are a spiritual person. I'll tell you, Mariam, there are a lot of interviews happen. Not all the interviews are same, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Every interview is different. It is
Different.
I am reflecting. I am reflecting. When Mariam is in front of me, I reflect Mariam. When some small child is there, they ask small questions, I answer in that style. So what am I doing? I am a mirror.
Yeah,
It is same Dr. TPS, but same
yeah,
Dr. TPS in front of somebody is different, in front of somebody else is different. So who is me? We have a great saint in India who told, Manam Darpana Samanam. I am like a mirror. I am not there. I am only a mirror.
mirror.
If you can become a mirror, then you are a spiritual man. You tell me, when a problem comes, science comes, problem comes, I'm a scientist. When a
Yeah, yeah, you
problem
are.
comes, it is not a solution comes with my thoughts. It just comes. It just comes like the writing books. All these are my books in different languages in Malayalam. When I write books, it is not I am thinking about solution and then giving. This is a book which I retold, the old textbook of Bhagavad Gita. I wrote the way a small child is asking question, I am answering it. A child is asking question, I am answering. So this is a book
Oh,
which I wrote without even thinking. I don't have to think. It just comes. So when there is a problem, if
yeah.
solutions can come so easily, like you recognize your mother, the
Yes.
problem comes, solution comes to me, then we are into spiritual. So it is not different from different. I'm balancing it. It is one and the same. So physical,
Okay.
emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual. Fivefold development is what I speak, and that is what I'm practicing.
That's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. Dr. TPS, I must say, you are doing a wonderful job and you are doing amazing things. Like, you are working on this, like, on the same side, and you are following the five different perspectives of the life, but you are connecting to each other. That's really amazing thing, because never ever anyone told us that these five things are connected to each other. So you have to follow in the connection. You have to find out that connection that is missing, your socialism and your your spiritualism, your family time, your spiritualism is also connected. So this is the thing, we need to connect these kind of the five different perspectives to each other, and then we'll be very good and be a balanced person for our life. Thank you so much for having this knowledgeable session. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation on a very short notice, and I really really enjoyed this, because I don't know how I did it, but I tried to grasp each and everything that you explained me. So inshallah, that will
You are
really helpful
you
for
are
me.
truly a catalyst. The name itself is Catalyst Broadcast. Catalyst. I don't know whether I'm a visionary guest. I don't consider
Yeah, yeah,
anybody
you
from
are.
Pakistan.
As I
Anybody from
introduced
Pakistan.
you,
See, anybody from Pakistan when they talk to me, I never felt that I'm a guest and you are a host. No, I feel that we are all part of one same family.
yes,
I
we are.
love
I
each
get
one
to
of
know.
you. Have a great, bright future. Understand the
Thank you
world
so much.
much better than all of us, and I'm sure Pakistan people are much more happier than Indian people. That's what I feel. The happiness index
Inshallah,
Pakistan
inshallah.
is better than India, right? So we do hope that
Okay.
we have got a little more people who become much more happier. And I'm at your
Yeah.
service any point of time. Thank you,
Thank you so
pranams.
much, sir. Thank you, Dr.
Inshallah,
TPS.
we will
Thank you
meet
so much.
sometime.
It's really, really honored, and it went very well. Like I try to ask maximum questions that related to me and my audience. They asked some questions. Just I got the opportunity to interview you by myself. So that's another opportunity for them. Thank you so much for having this wonderful session. I hope my audience also enjoyed this session very well. So thank you so much, Dr. TPS, once again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear audience. I hope you also enjoyed this session like me enjoyed this session very well. And thank you so much, Dr. TPS, once again. I'll be right back with another amazing and visionary guest in my studio. Till then, take good care of yourself and stay motivated. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.